Welcome back to the Hank's Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
Make sure to check out hankstrange.com. You can sign up for our email list and find ways to follow and support our efforts. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Hank Strange, and we are at the Gathering event at the Sawmill in South Carolina. It's put on by PSA, Palmetto State Armory, and we've got Corey from Microtech joining us because Microtech Defense Industries, that's what I see on this cool titanium can.
Yes, sir.
They're making a 9mm titanium, super lightweight.
Yes.
Can. It's more than that. So we're going to get into that right now with Corey. Stay there. All right, so Corey, Microtech is making more than knives.
Yes, we're in the silencer game now.
Yes. It's happened before.
Yes.
Microtech has wandered into this realm before, so I'm glad to see you actually come back into the realm. I'm a fan of firearm stuff that you guys have put out.
Yes.
So, suppressors, is this where you wanted to kind of re-kickstart this?
Yeah, well, you know, back in the day, Microtech was significantly smaller than we are now. Mm-hmm. So when we kind of decided to get out of the firearms game, it was mostly entirely just a capacity thing. You know, we decided knives were our bread and butter,
right.
And that we needed to really be able to focus on that because that side of the company started to suffer a little bit when we fell into the gun stuff.
Right.
So then our owner decided he wanted to set out to attempt to create the quietest, most efficient silencer possible.
Right. Which, as we could see from the background noise of this, is really important.
Yes.
This is not a silencer only event.
No, it is not.
Sounds of freedom, but
So this is what we ended up coming up with. So it's the R2K9, which actually is the coefficient of determination. So it's just a little nod to the over 2 years of R&D that went into this silencer.
Okay.
So this is actually made of 6 AL4V titanium, so effectively grade 5 titanium. So it's super, super light. Mm-hmm. Because it's titanium, you don't have a lot of the same issues with corrosion and stuff as some other materials.
Right.
This actually has our apocalyptic finish, which is from our knife line. And so we can get away with sort of having a more raw finished can. We do also make it in a couple of different Cerakoted, high-temp Cerakote colors.
But this is cool because basically if it gets heated up, it's not going to change off of this too much. This is what you've been testing out here, right?
This is actually my personal test unit. We run them on full auto, and not saying it can't happen, but as of yet have not had any discoloration or anything, and we've been cranking them out on MP5s and a bunch of other full auto goodies.
Yeah, and we're going to do some of that here. One of the first things I noticed, other than it being real lightweight, is very grippy here based on this design that you guys put in it.
So what I kind of always tell people is a lot of the people at Microtech were all shooters, whether it be USPSA, 3-gun, even just some of the military stuff we've done. So we put some knurling in some very critical places, so if the can's hot, if your hands are wet or sweaty, you actually have something to grip onto to take the silencer apart still. So that stuff's still really easy.
Yeah, or if you're putting, which you do a lot when you're shooting it, or you're putting some kind of cloth or something like that over it so you don't burn your hands or whatever. Yeah, that's really good.
This is actually how these silencers come.
This is how it comes. So what all's in the case here?
Yeah, so this is not just kind of my test unit. This is what you will be getting when you purchase.
It comes in a nice case like this, right?
Yep, so it's a waterproof nano case.
Nano, there you go. So 904 case.
You have the main component. You have the accessory module because this is a modular can, so you have a long and a short configuration.
Okay. What's the thread pitch on that? Is that kind of universal thread pitch?
Technically, this one is proprietary to our can.
Oh, it is. Okay.
But with the silencer, by default, you get 2 pistons, so you'll get a 1/2 by 28 as well as a 13.5 by 1 left hand.
So you got some options.
And then you also get a fixed barrel spacer. And then underneath,
I got it.
Take this out. You actually have a waterproof manual.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, you went kicked in some extra money for the printing. I can feel it. Yeah, that's good though. That's good.
Well
You'll be out shooting. It's wet, whatever, muddy.
And as well as a bunch of different accessories. You have O-ring packs, a push rod if the baffles were to ever get carbon locked, and then a takedown tool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yes,
yeah. One of the cool to have that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one of the cool things, even though it does have a takedown tool, one of the unique features of this can is that you actually can take this unit apart with just the pieces made from the unit.
Oh, okay.
So you've got your front cap. And you'll notice that the baffles do not fall out.
Oh, okay.
So
yeah,
the unit,
my instinct was to go like this when
so
you did that.
the units are actually captured. Essentially, the front baffle is just retained. So you can shoot this without a front cap. You do lose a couple of decibels of reduction, but it is possible.
Yeah.
And this is something that was technically developed specifically for a military unit. If they're out in the field, for some reason damage or lose the front cap, it's still good to go. It's still a usable silencer.
Okay, so there's some deep thought that went into this. It's not just like, hey, we'll make a suppressor, put our name on it.
And originally, when we got very close to finishing the can, we actually went back and redesigned some things. And the end cap actually indexes to the rear piston housing.
It's like a nut.
And so the rear piston housing will connect right here, takes out the pistons if you need to swap those out, and the rear piston housing is actually the key that will remove these baffles.
Oh, okay.
So you can see. And obviously,
so if you just have just that in the field or whatever, you don't need
anything in the kit. So you'll see it comes set up just like that, and it all is essentially an enclosed unit.
That's cool.
So you can take out the piston and the spring, and then this interfaces. Let's see, get to lock in. There we go.
You gonna pull the whole core out?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I'll show you guys the baffles as well. Once we have it. So there is the retained baffle. And then once you do that, I'll just pull one out so we don't stay holding it apart.
Yeah.
So there is actually our, essentially our baffle design. So it's a very heavily modified K baffle.
Okay.
One of the really cool things about this, if you're trying to kind of impress your friends or anything like that, or trying to be as quiet as possible when shooting it wet, typically most silencers will last 10 to 20 rounds. Because of this sort of modified K baffle design, we can get anywhere from 50 to 100 rounds with retained water still in the unit.
Oh, really?
So, and this
we're gonna test that out.
Yeah,
I assume.
Absolutely. And so all of our DB numbers were actually third-party tested by another major manufacturer, and actually short wet, it is doing roughly 118 decibels, so it's below the 120 mark. So it's pretty impressive from that perspective. But even in the short unit dry, you're getting about 37 decibels reduction. So you're competing in our short configuration with some full-size cans that are actually currently out on the market.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's interesting. How much shooting have you done with this out here? I'm just curious.
This particular unit I've not shot at this particular event, but I probably already have a couple thousand rounds through this one. We have some of our test units that are in the 15 to 30,000 range.
Oh, okay. Because what I wanted to know, like how easy, obviously you did all that easily here, but once I start shooting it and you get carbon buildup in there, how easy is it
it still is very easy. If for some reason though you were to kind of neglect it and have the baffle seize up on you, you do have a push rod assembly that goes together, but just to prevent any damage for the end user, the push tool actually directly interfaces to the baffle interface.
Okay.
So you
can use that and knock it out.
And then it'll knock all the baffles out.
Right.
The system's designed where you can't over push it. You won't be able to push the rod through the tube. It has essentially a fail-safe in it.
Oh, okay.
And so if you would ever have that,
I mean that's really important to me with the can. It's awesome to get a new can,
Yeah.
and
And
then
then you can't
shoot
get it
it up,
apart.
and then you're like, what is happening? You don't have the right tools or whatever, and
Yeah.
now you've got to get some other accessory or something else from somewhere.
And
That's frustrating.
At least to me, one of the painful things is cleaning baffles. So because of the grade of titanium this is, it actually is able to go into an ultrasonic cleaner. You
Okay.
can throw essentially, considering the entire silencer is titanium, you can throw the entire thing in an ultrasonic cleaner and it will be just fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. The only thing, well, here's one question that I do have. I didn't ask, and people get all over me.
Yeah.
What does it cost?
So the MSRP of this is $1,200.
Okay.
You might find it a little bit cheaper at some dealers. We're actively adding dealers right now. These silencers are ready to form 3 to dealers. So as dealers have been calling us in, they're getting them within typically about a week.
Okay.
And that again includes the entire kit. So you're getting the silencer with the module, multiple pistons, the fixed barrel spacer, and then all of the tools and accessories that come with it in the Nano case.
Okay. Very nice. Are you guys going to expand this into other calibers? Because this is just for 9.
Yes, we do have
Okay.
plans. Cross our fingers. We have a couple prototypes of some different calibers. So we're in the process of working on those. Just don't have an exact ETA.
Okay.
But we are also finishing up the design for a 3-lug for this.
Oh, cool.
particular
Yes,
model.
that would be. I'm glad you brought that up.
That is definitely coming.
Yeah,
just
that's
kind of finishing a couple little design
Right.
kind of components for that, and then that'll also be out.
Okay,
as an
cool.
accessory.
Awesome. So now, how about like a knife combo with this, man? I'm just saying.
I'm all in. That's
Yeah.
my suggestion.
You guys have been
pretty
doing
baller
some
knife.
combos. Yeah,
we
you've
have.
been doing some combos
We
with
just did
things.
the B&T one as well. That
Yeah,
had
that
a
was pretty
silencer in
cool.
it.
Yeah.
We got a couple other really good kind of cool kits and collaborations coming
Right.
up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna have to come out with like a custom Marfion knife silencer
some
kit.
kind of knife. I mean, this is what I expect if I'm getting something from Microtech.
Yeah.
I want the thing, and I want a little knife that goes along with it. So as a
absolutely.
collector, I can go. And by the way, I got the knife.
Hey, and that was even in like the packaging phase of this. Like we took our time. We wanted to make sure that the packaging was up to par with
Right.
both the price and our reputation for kind of higher quality,
Yeah.
gear and equipment.
Yeah.
And so we're really proud of kind of what we've been able to put together.
Yeah, it looks good. So you have a knife in this finish, right?
We do, yeah. So this is actually the apocalyptic finish that we do on a lot of our knives.
Okay, yeah. Do you have any here?
Yeah, we do actually.
Yeah, so
we'll have
we'll-
to compare.
Yeah, we'll roll that in for you guys. You'll have to get it all separately or ask them for the Hank Strange package. No.
No, wink, wink.
Yeah, they'll love to hear that. Like, what are you talking about, Hank Strange's package? No, so yeah, that'll be cool. We'll
Yeah,
take a look
awesome.
at that. But right now we're gonna go shoot this, right?
Absolutely.
Let's
Let's
do
get
that.
it.
Check your 6 on YouTube.
like me?
There you go. Check your 6, Ray.
Is your 6
Check your
covered?
6. Ray,
Is your 6 covered?
is your 6 covered? What am I saying? Is your 6 covered on YouTube?
That's right.
X-ring on YouTube.
Hello,
Ray.
everyone.
That one I got right.
Who does the voice?
Just barely.
Welcome back.
That's Sam Andrews. He makes leather holsters. Check it out. We're talking to Rick from Is Your 6 Covered. Right, Lola? See, Lola's trying to be the boss of me, man.
She always has
This is
been.
what's going on. So give us a breakdown of these. We did something already with Corey, but I see that there's 2 different lengths here. So what's going on with that?
Okay, so this is the K configuration. And then you also have over there the full configuration. So right now we have this in the short configuration dry, which is going to be the loudest that you would hear it in.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to be shooting 147s, just I'll box them around here, right here, the Federal American Eagles.
Okay.
So let's give this a shot, see what
Absolutely. And so this is not subsonic or anything, right?
you think. No, this is straight up 147s.
Cool. All right. Awesome.
This will be the loudest that it would be. Because
Right.
right now we're shooting it dry in the shortest
Yeah.
configuration.
Okay.
You should be impressed, and then we'll shoot the 300 blackout.
So can I take my?
You definitely want to
I
take
could take
those
my
off.
Air Pro off
I have
since
been
we're
here
on
all
the
day,
suppressor side.
and I haven't wore Air Pro at all.
Okay. Awesome.
So, you know how these
Give
run?
it to me. All right. So where am I shooting out here?
You can shoot one into the bank just to get an idea of
Into
what
the
the
bank?
sound does. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the loudest it would be.
Okay.
And then
Nice.
if you want to shoot some steel and make a bunch of racket, go right ahead.
That's quiet.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
the loudest.
That's the loudest.
Now let's go over here with the 300 blackout. This is subsonic. You can't shoot subsonic only through here.
Okay, so this can shoot 300 blackout subsonic.
Subsonic, correct. These
Good to
are
know.
rated for full auto 9mm plus P ammo.
Okay.
But now that we're talking
So-
about subsonic.
And in that, I want to
300.
be set up in the longer configuration.
Correct.
Okay.
So here's, I think, 3 rounds there. It'll give you an idea how quiet it is. I think
rounds.
this impresses people the most because when they shoot this, they kind of look at you and smile because they're like, dang,
Right,
this is
yeah.
quiet. So,
I mean, but Rick, 3 rounds. I mean, I know we're
We
in an
can't-
ammo apocalypse, bro.
we are an apocalypse. You know what?
I mean-
Since I like you,
Yeah, come on.
I'll give you 4.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Let's do this. I don't want to get in too much
I
trouble.
see how it is.
Now, this can is the one that we spoke with Corey about.
Yeah, this just has a different finish.
Yeah,
and
this
then
is the black one. That's the
Yeah.
apocalyptic. They actually
Yeah.
make a green. They make a
FDE.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So
All right, so let's do this.
let's do this.
Shoot it sparingly.
I am. I'm going to shoot into the burn.
$12,
first.
$12.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right, let's see here. Wow. Nice.
So what do you think?
That's pretty nice considering 300 blackout. That's great, man. You could put that on like your bedside 300 blackout gun.
Exactly. It's a good.
Yeah.
It's set up well. They did.
Yeah.
They did an excellent job of designing it. It
Right.
holds 5 patents. I don't know how much Corey told you. U.S. and European patents. So
Yeah. It's not just like a regular average suppressor. There's some serious design and thought that goes into it.
Well, this was designed. It actually won the military contract, but you can actually use the end cap as the key. So
Yeah.
out in the field, when those guys are using it, say they fall in a bunch of mud or whatever the
Yeah.
case is, it's full of mud.
You don't have to go
You
back
don't
to the
need.
case.
You don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't have to go back to the case. You can take it completely apart.
Yeah.
And put it all back together. Another cool thing is for the teams of some sort, I can't say, they can take all those pieces apart, just throw them in a bucket, and they're all going to go right back in. It's not like this piece has to be with that suppressor.
Oh, okay.
It's not like, and you can shoot it without the cap. End
Yeah,
cap. Most suppressors you can't. So.
Yeah. No, very cool.
Great
And so you get the raw finish, a black and a FDE. You said.
Yep.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, that's
And
that's
I'm
cool.
sorry, you mentioned the weight.
The weight is.
Yeah. So what is the weight with the short and the long configuration? Do we know?
It is.
There we go. We got to get the card
Pause
out.
the video. No. In a full configuration, it's 11.5 ounces.
Okay.
It is titanium, so it's
Yeah,
very light.
yeah.
And then in the short configuration, we're looking at 9 ounces.
Yeah. Very nice.
Very lightweight.
That's awesome. Thanks so much for sharing this with us.
No problem.
Okay. Now do we get to go ride in the Gurkha? Because that's what I was
Let's go
told.
get some ice cream.
We're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, tomorrow when there's no show. All right. Very nice. Okay, so there you guys go. That is the 2K9, right?
R squared.
The R squared 2K9.
No, R squared K9.
Wait.
Ready,
R,
cut.
R squared K9. There you go.
Let's cut for. What does that stand for?
R squared.
It is the formula for the coefficient of determination.
Yeah. There you go.
It actually is. R squared K9.
No, it's real.
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
You know what, Lola? We're just gonna call it the Hank. Basically.
That's way
When you
easier.
call up Microtech, no. They'll hang up the phone on you. The R squared K9. There you go. I finally got it. Thanks. cool. Make sure to check out hankstrange.com. You can sign up for our email list and find ways to follow and support our efforts.